What's up, YouTube? Knight's Edge here again. Got another quick little list video for you. Thought it'd be fun to do. I was kind of playing around with some knives the other day, and I was like, yeah, this is a fidgety one. That's a fidgety one. So, yeah, why not put together a list of the top 5 that I got that are what I would say are the most fidgety knives. Some of them in my collection, some of them not. I thought it'd be pretty cool to do a little list video for you. Thanks for all my subscribers, channel members, Patreons. Thank you guys very, very much for supporting me throughout this grand adventure called the Knight's Edge. Hit the like button if you like the content. Subscribe right down there if you want more of it. Really appreciate that. So without further ado, let's get into it. This is not on the list. I just thought it'd be fun to kind of have this sitting out on the table. This is kind of like the opposite of what I'm going for with this list. Anyway, this is a great knife. It's a classic knife. No offense to the Buck 110, y'all. Calm down. People that love it, I like it. It's a great knife. Anyway, thought that'd be funny. Put that out there. We'll see how it goes in the comment section. Number 5. This one I got for a one of the knives in my members giveaway. Picked this one up a couple weeks ago. This is a pretty cool little knife. I think put my review, should have been out Friday. Friday? I don't know. Sometime last week. I lose track of time. But should have been out last week with the review for this one. This is the Vosteed raccoon. Now it's came in many different variants. Different colors, different blade materials, if I'm not mistaken, and also crossbar lock. I think they might actually have a liner lock on this one, or a button lock, not sure. But the top liner lock is the only one I've experienced, and from what people are telling me, it's the best one, and I definitely see why. Got that Kevin smock design. Originally kind of pioneered that one with the Spyderco smock. That's a button that's actuating a liner lock, but the liner lock's on top. So push it, just drops in like that. Pretty cool. Definitely found myself playing with this one a lot. You can reverse flick it off of the thumb stud. You can use the thumb stud for a thumb stud. You can push the button that actuates the top liner lock in and kind of do it like that. Steel on this one is 14C 28N. You can see right there. Nice single-sided captive pivot. Pretty neat little design, I think, that they did for the pivot. Nice micarta on it. The pocket clip works really good, I think. And the micarta feels really nice. Very ergonomic. A little bit of jimping there. Pretty solid little knife, I think. Have found myself wishing that I had, and I might still have yet to pick up a version of that for myself. But that one is a pretty solid little fidgety knife, I think. So that would be number 5. Well, kind of number 6. You know, I do top 5, top 10 lists. I'm always putting in an honorable mention or something else. But I would, this one's the same brand. So I guess you could call it number 5. Not really. These aren't really in order, I don't think. Being as how number 1's really fidgety, but anyway, this one is the Vosteed Psyop, and this is another top liner lock. This is a premium top liner lock from Vosteed. LMAX on the blade steel on this one. Titanium, really, really nice knife, really smooth, contoured. You can also, one advantage this one has over that one, you can also use that front flipper. So you can use the front flipper, open it with your thumb. You can index it very easily, reverse flick from that hole right there. Also, just like the other one, you can hold that button, actuate it like that. I don't really prefer to do that too much. Or you can just kind of slow roll it out there. So really fidgety, really cool knife, ergonomically sound, just like the raccoon. Really solid overall knife, great blade geometry, great cutter, and LMAX steel works pretty good, and Vosteed does a really good job of heat treating it. Nice pattern, I think, on that titanium. Again, these come in various different types and handle colors, blade steels, I believe. So quite a few different versions of this one out there. But this is I think they have a mini too. This is the Vosteed Psyop anyway. So that would be like number 4.5, number 5, I don't know. There's going to be 4 more. So this one, I've experienced the premium version of this one, and this one's on loan to me right now, thanks to Fred the Lug for loaning this one out to me. This is the budget version of the Kizer militaw. This is a pretty neat little knife. This one's got like that neon gummy worm or whatever you want to call it pattern. Now it's a liner lock, which is, I don't think I have any other liner locks on the. No, I don't. But for a liner lock, it's still extremely fidgety. I think that kind of really cool front flipper there. Really easy to actuate. You can index it, roll it over like that. I can't quite do the reach over. No, I can't. But you can index it really easily. You can use the hole to reverse flick it. Really fidgety little knife. And again, solid ergos on this one. No tab, no nothing in the way down there whenever you're handling it. Feels really comfortable choked back, and again, really comfortable choked up. And this is the budget version of this. The other ones, I believe, go for around 150 or so bucks, maybe. Not quite sure on the prices, but I think the budget versions of these go for around, I want to say around 60 bucks, which is pretty good, I think. So that would be solid number 4, I think, on the list. That is the Kizer militaw. All right. Number 3, this one on loan again to me from the Ponds. Check that out, man. Look at that classy knife. Oozes class right there. That is a Tri-Stash knife. I pick on Tri-State a little bit for the cheesy kind of looking mustache, but I think it's pretty cool. It is a really awesome knife. This is one thing that's special about this one, aside from the fidget factor, is it's a frame lock. Look at that. Regular frame lock, right, when you first look at it, but on the side you'll notice that button. That is a button actuated frame lock. So whenever that button pushes in down here, it's screwed to a tab that goes up to here and pushes that frame over. Pretty cool, huh? I mean, I thought it was. First time ever handling a button actuated frame lock, and I really thank the Ponds for loaning me this one. I think it was pretty nice of him. And again, this one, you can just sit there, or I can anyway, sit there and play with this one all day. All day. But yeah, it's pretty cool. Really nice blade geometry on it. That is S90V on that blade steel. He's got like almost, or pretty much a full length, really nice looking jump back spacer right there. Pocket clips pretty comfortable. Again, single-sided captive pivot. I believe these come with replacement pivots to pivot screws, where you just have like the blank one instead of the mustache. Really nice thin blade geometry right there, and a super fidgety knife. So this one will be number 3 on my list for the most fidgety knives, or just a list of fidgety knives. Maybe not necessarily the most. I'm sure there's many out there that I haven't experienced. So let's see here. Number 2 on the list would have to be the Rick's Knives owned and loaned Demko. Full size, this one is. The, why am I talking like Yoda? I don't know. Full size, this one is. This is the 8020S. Really cool. All American made, USA made Demko. Really beefy, man. I own the, where's it at? I own the 20.5. 20.5 also an extraordinarily fidgety knife with that shark lock. That shark lock is what makes that one and this one a fidgety knife. But I really like this one. It's my preference over the 20.5. 20.5 is a little more compact and smaller, but this one a little bit wider in some ways and a little bit more comfortable, I think. Full 4-finger grip, choked back, choked up, really comfortable. Nice jimping up here. These only come around ever so often. So as a lot of people, a lot of you guys that are watching this out there would probably know, this one is the Taiwanese version of it. This one is essentially, maybe not in this variant, this is the 20CV. I believe it's either BladeHQ or DLT exclusive. Y'all let me know in the comments down there. But this one's really nice. It's an awesome knife. It really is the ultimate slicer. But these do not sit there at all. You can't really find these just hanging out anywhere online unless you go to the secondary. Usually as soon as they're available, they are pretty much gone really quick. And that goes for the 8020i, the 8020s, and the 8020, the Demko MG 8020 machine ground. But these are the wampum, Pennsylvania made, USA made big boys themselves. And quite a really nice knife, man. If Rick, if you're watching this, you ever decide to sell this bad boy, please let me know. Pretty cool one. And again, with that short lock, super fidgety. And it kind of, if you hold back on the short lock, when you disengage it, kind of does like that little ting. Pretty neat. So that would be number 2. Only topped, in my mind anyway, by the ones I got my hands on right now. By this one, which would be number 1, this is a Spyderco smock. This one wearing a fancy pocket clip, Lynch Northwest pocket clip, and also a custom, he calls it Nuke Blue Anno set of Kevin Smock custom scales. Now the scales are available periodically. He does quite a few batches of them, but they're almost always different. So once he does a batch, he's done. He's moving on to the next design. And I don't think he frequently does the same design on the scales, but this is the old one. This one, not the CQI version, not the Rex 45 version. This is just the plain S30V version. Taiwanese made, Taichung, Taiwan, Spyderco, but just an awesome knife. I mean, all around, aside from the fidget factor on it, the blade shaped, I mean, it looks cool. It is the least Spyderco-y looking Spyderco, I think, in my book. And still, you know, got that signature Spyderco reverse flick hole, which is perfect. What knife fidget video would be complete without a Spyderco on the list with that reverse flick, that Spidey flick? You can regularly front flip it, or flip it rather, like that. That works just fine. You can kind of do like a lighter flip, I guess. I don't know what you call it, thumb flip with the front flipper, kind of like that, pretty easily. You can roll over like that. Kind of index the reverse flipper, I guess. Index the regular flipper, I don't know. And of course the Spidey flick. Slow roll it open with your thumb. Use the button actuated compression lock to kind of open it like that. So kind of a super fidgety, one of the most fidgety knives I've ever handled. And a really nice knife, really nice cutting geometry, good ergonomics, solid size, just an all-around awesome knife. And to boot, I think it's got some really cool design language on it. I mean, the aftermarket scales, I think, are really cool too with the gears, but then you've got Kevin Smock's kind of little dude with the gas mask inside the gear logo. I think that's really neat, man. So that would be number 1 on my list right there. And let's see, let's get them all back out here. See if I can fit them inside a camera range anyway. You got the Vosteed Raccoon, the Vosteed Psyop, the Kizer Militaw, Tri-States Tri-Stash, and maybe I can get it in there, maybe I can't, I don't know. Last but not least, the full size the full size 8020. So really appreciate you guys watching. Let me know what some of your most fidgety knives are. Do you like some of the ones on the list? Do you like all of them? You agree with the list? You hate it? Let me know down in the comments, y'all. Again, appreciate everybody watching. Thanks all my channel members, Patreons, and subscribers. Hit the like button if you like the content. Subscribe if you want more of it. And I'll see you guys on the next one.